What do I eat in a day? I get this question a lot. So I'm gonna try to fly in graphics so I can give you guys visuals since I can't make everything. All right, first of all, let's start with my eating schedule, guys. I'm big into longevity, not looking to lose weight. So all of the current research by all of the top experts suggest that eating less food is less oxidative stress, allows you to live longer, and eating less often, more importantly, which is why you guys are hearing all the time about intermittent fasting, creating these longer windows over a 24-hour period where you're not eating, right? The minimum being 12 hours, 12-hour overnight fast, then 14, and then 16. People who go 18, I've never seen that recommended by any of the medical professionals. Not that it's the end of the world, I'm just saying there's OMAD, right? 1 meal a day. I've not seen that to be an absolute necessity in any of the studies I've read. And in fact, I've seen doctors say 16 hours for people with advanced type 2 diabetes. So I really don't panic. You can do OMAD if you're just bananas, 1 meal a day. But if you're like, oh my God, I can't even handle that, which I can't even handle that. Excuse me, sorry. There we go. I do 12 hours and I try to cheat my way to 14 hours. 16 is amazing, insane. You don't have to go beyond that. So you've got like a 16-hour fast window and an 8-hour eating window. Mine's a 14-hour fast window and a 10-hour eating window. So breakfast, first thing I do is I cheat that 12-hour window to 14 hours with what's called a dirty fast. So I have organic coffee, really important that coffee is organic because it is a very heavily sprayed crop with pesticides, herbicides, fungicides. So organic coffee, and I just put heavy whipping cream in it that's organic. I can't, the MCT oils, I hate the taste of it. The grass-fed butter, like I just don't like the taste. So why am I doing that? It's organic, heavy whipping cream, okay? So it has no carbs and no protein. So this allows me, it's just fat, this allows me to cheat my fasting window because it's protein and carbs in particular that break the overnight fast. And I have a video on this, on dirty fasting and intermittent fasting. Check it out. I'm gonna link to it, in fact, in the comments down there so I can get into it more. Anyway, so that cream helps hold me over a little bit. The coffee wakes me up and gets me going. And I try to take my morning supplements with at least one little bottle of water. Or 8 ounces, 12 ounces, forget the plastic. Okay, next, when my breakfast starts, on my most awesome days, I will have 2 organic eggs and a piece of whole grain toast. I'll have organic grass-fed Greek yogurts with all different berries and fruits and cocoa nibs and nuts, and it's like a microbiome bonanza. I have a video on that one on here too for you guys. And then when I just am kind of like, I don't know, I don't feel like it, I'll have 2 pieces of organic whole grain bread with peanut butter. And no, peanuts are not the devil. That is a lie, but it's a separate video. Listen to my podcast with Dr. William Lee about anti-nutrients in food. That's baloney. So I'll have organic peanut butter with some banana on top. Or when I'm really kind of like, all right, I'm going to be, less than responsible, I will have an organic everything bagel with organic cream cheese and wild caught lox. It's not that bad. That's so bad, right? So those are my breakfasts. Then about 3 hours later, I'll have lunch, and I'm not a monster lunch eater. In fact, it's really more of a snack. And the reason is because I'll have a bigger snack and a smaller kind of lunch so that I end up eating less at dinner because I'm more full by the time I hit dinner. So to be honest, I'll have like a piece of fruit and a little bit of protein, like a couple of slices or pulls off of a rotisserie chicken, some thing of tuna salad, organic string cheese and a piece of fruit, basically a complex carbohydrate and a little bit of protein, a hard-boiled egg. Sometimes I'll throw in what I didn't have for breakfast, right? So like a hard-boiled egg and a piece of fruit, or some of that organic Greek yogurt with some fruit on top. So nothing crazy, some protein and some carbs and some healthy fats. You'll notice that I get pretty much all 3 macros in every meal. Then after that, I'll usually have that lunch, and that's 3 hours later and 3 hours before dinner, so I feel way more full. And I try to get a lot of vegetables in here. So I try to make this kind of a monster-sized salad. And it could be like a healthy Cobb. I leave off the bacon. I put the dressing on the side. It could be Mediterranean with grilled salmon on top or shrimp on top. Taco salad, right? Without the fried little taco things. Always dressing on the side. So I try to get a really big salad of some sort with all kinds of complex carbs in there, like garbanzo beans or black beans or, you know, all the veggies and all the things. It could have apples and eggs and blue cheese in it. It could have shrimp and black beans and corn in it. Basically, big salad, protein, complex carbs, dressing on the side. Now, by the time I hit dinner, I'm feeling pretty full because I ate all of that fiber and I'm going to eat less. And this is where I generally will go out to eat, although my wife is a fantastic cook, so she gets kind of pissed. So now she replicates the things I eat out at home. So if we go for sushi, I don't have rolls, but I do have sushi, salmon sushi. I'll have yellowtail sashimi. I'll have edamame. I'll have the seaweed salad. Always get the seaweed salad. So good for you. And I do this because I'm looking for fiber. I'm looking for the iodine in the seaweed. I am looking for, try to get wild caught salmon, which is not so easy to find when you go for sushi. If we go for Mexican, I do the fajitas, light oil, and I'll have black beans. I don't generally do the tortillas. If we go for Italian, once in a blue moon, I'll do pasta, but not a ton. I tend to get like the bronzino or like the grilled protein with tons of veggies. Big veggie person. Obsessed with Mediterranean food. Love. Get the lebne and the hummus. And I'll have protein with it, right? Like chicken skewers or hummus with beef on top or a monster-sized fattoush salad, eggplants, and try to make this stuff at home because I will have like 5 different veggies, so I feel really full and I'm getting tons of fiber. Let's see. If I go for Thai food, which I don't do a ton, I try to get those spring rolls that aren't fried and like rice paper and some sort of veggie dish, like the Buddha's Feast, and it's like tons, all those veggies that they make in the wok. Sure, it has oil and some salt in it, but I try to say light oil. I love pho, chicken pho, from Vietnamese food. What else am I missing, guys? We got Mexican, we got Italian, we got sushi. Chinese is tough to eat out, but my wife makes like this sick Kung Pao chicken at home, which is so good. White meat chicken, steamed rice, all the peppers, some peanuts, and it's like onions, it's bananas, so good. And she does really light oil and keeps it clean. I don't do dessert. I don't drink often. I really try not to drink very often. No more than 4 drinks a week. There are some health benefits to alcohol in moderation. When I do, it's wine. Because it's not, you know, it is literally a toxin. So, or it turns into a toxin. So not a ton. My supplement regimen is insane, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is nuts. This is where it might be a little less relatable. So, okay. Here we go. Are you ready? I take a lot of multi-collagen peptides with MSM glucosamine chondroitin. So the MSM glucosamine chondroitin is in the collagen peptides. And with that, I add matcha green tea powder, Ceylon cinnamon, turmeric, and ginger. So it all goes in this bag, and I put a 2 monster scoops of that in my coffee. And I'm looking for like all the fat burning effects, all the anti-inflammatory effects, all the antioxidant effects, and of course all the great stuff from the collagen to support hair, skin, nails, gut health, and the whole shebang. Then I take krill oil, all those omega-3s for cognitive function, heart health, and anti-inflammatory benefits. Krill oil, you guys know I like that better than fish oil because you don't have to worry about it spoiling as much and you don't have the heavy metals. Then I take, come on Jill, greens powder. So again, I like the Allied Naturals greens powder. Why? Because it has antioxidants, adaptogens, greens, oh my God, like it even has a pre and probiotic, even though I take that as well. It's all organic, very important to me. So I'm not gonna name names, but those other products that have like tons and tons and tons of money to market to you that cost like 3 times as much are not nearly as good. Do your homework, look at the back of the freaking product, okay? Okay, to the Elias Greens, I also add a product called Miracle Reds. I have no involvement with that product. I add it because I want all the reds and the blues and the purples. So I add a scoop of that stuff. Okay, what else? Come on, Jill. Oh, hold on. So I take that in water, and then I take my Synbiotic. So a Synbiotic is a pre and probiotic product. I also take Elias Naturals Synbiotic. Why do I take that one? Because it is a human resident strain probiotic. It has like 7 different strains, whereas soil-based you can and should get from organic food, and it's generally better if you chew it. So even though people say soil-based, it's because it's cheaper to ship and everything. Okay, and food-based strains you don't need. So when you buy these products, it's like billions of CFUs. That's usually a con. It's usually super cheap stuff like acidophilus, and 1 spoonful of that will have more than the product you just paid a fortune for. So that's it, guys. I get all 3 macros in their best form: organic, clean proteins, fat. Ideally, I get some saturated fat, but ideally polyunsaturated, monounsaturated. In my healthy fats, let's see, lots and lots of fruits and vegetables for the fiber, fermented foods wherever I can find them for the good bugs. So things like yogurt, as I mentioned. And that's it. I think I got it. I don't really think I left a stone unturned there. Okay, team, don't forget, I created this channel just for you guys. So click like, subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear more about. If it's diet, fitness, wellness, mindfulness, I'm here for you. So give me your feedback.